We have this year's EVO champion Ikari going
the
against
highest level of play with this
Rest.
game, it's about who is just a little bit sharper, a little bit faster that weekend. For both of these players, getting into that momentum and being able to get into their rhythm where they're just executing and
We have
really
this
good
year's
judgment like that,
EVO
getting to
winner
that point as
Ikari
fast as
versus
possible is going to be a
Rest.
big deal in this one.
And
Well, let's see who's going to be able to jump in.
it's not
and get
every
the
day
lead
that you
early
get
on.
to
Ikari
see on a
with the
big
shining
stage
fist
Kazuya
combo,
versus
starting
Haurang,
things off. Rest
especially
already
Haurang,
with
which
the
is
offense
super
pushing
rare.
back.
Like
Yeah,
I
the
can even
opener wasn't
count
too
the
bad,
number
where you
of
saw a lot
a
of
few
movement,
players that play
less
Haurang at
buttons,
such a high
maybe a
level.
second pass before they started
And
seeing
Rest is of
presses.
course one of
Well,
them.
nice while standing attack into the launcher. Follow up here. Rest going to do a nice combo here. Has to activate. This is a huge stage as well.
Yeah, it's going to take
Goes
at
for
least two
maximum
combo
wall
sequences to get
carry.
to the wall, which is where, you know, that's a win condition for Rest, obviously, if you want to be able to push there. Open stage,
And
we will
Rest
keep in that
goes for the
piece.
dash.
We're going to be able to convert that into a round. Rest, the kind of opening he desires.
First round on the
Both are
scoreboard
looking
here.
super
Ikari
serious,
with a nice back dash
especially
to open
Rest.
things up. Right into the Shining Fist once again. This time Rest with a power crush.
Armor.
Great low
There's
parry.
a low parry, and now how does Ikari convert this? Not about the damage, but about the ender here, 44. And then just wall real estate push.
Yeah, and that's one of the things you'll see a lot from Kazuya as he has the approach here, especially because he's in the heat state. That Demon Paw, that 4-4-2, trying to create
And
space, try to
completes
close
the
in,
mix-up.
and also convert into some extra damage.
Interrupts
That's
Ikari.
punish.
Good duck there, the punishment on both sides. Crouch
That
down to interrupt,
beautiful
walk around,
sidewalk.
clean to the side, and Rest going to be able to convert that into another round.
And that's
Launches
something that you
with
see
back
Warren players
three.
do so well. Their ability to create movement, and
Which is
spacing
usually
openings
super
there,
risky,
that
of
sidestep
course.
Plasma Blade able to close things out in that
I
opening.
mean, you have
or
to
the
be
second
super
round.
sure
And
before
just like
using
that.
that
One more
move.
round here. Rest. Can he deal with the devil? What's he gonna do?
Currently, Rest looking like
Step in and engage
all
here.
over in this
Nice
matchup.
early low there, able to check the activation on the armor.
And now
Great use
mixes
of
up
Flamingo
Ikari,
cancel there.
not able to
Into
punish
the
the
power crush
down
follow up here.
4-3.
Nice life lead for Rest. He does have heat as well. He has an opportunity. He's going to do the down 4-3+4, keep it safe. Decides not to be able to use it.
Take your plus frame, take your punish. Rest now, pushing, working the lows a little bit. Marky's one touch away from
Ikari,
taking
that was
this
a
first
good
game.
sidewalk,
Yeah.
but
First to
not
three,
able to
and that
convert
low
it
is
into a
gonna seal it for
launcher. I
Rest.
mean,
And it was all about the lows. The placement
if
of
he
the lows,
took a
the
bit of a
momentum,
risk
being able to
there,
stop,
he
you know,
could
there
have
was an
launched.
opportunity there where Ikari was
But he
going
still
for certain
had
attacks. He
just
went
a
for
pixel
power crush there,
of
but
health
because of
left,
the low,
so
ended up interrupting
still
there.
super risky.
Did not have a chance to take over offensively. And I think we haven't seen anything from Ikari yet. He hasn't gotten his float. He hasn't gone for Hell Sweeps. He hasn't even gone for God Fist. It's all about, again, the pressure and who's taking the momentum. And Rest seems to be doing a great job so far. We are going to the Mishima Temple here.
Yeah, that was the key question there. When you queue up the
Now,
rematch,
just like
what's
that.
the stage going to look like? That stage before, of
Rest
course, like
is
you
3
mentioned,
rounds straight
huge.
and one
You're gonna take
matchup.
multiple conversions to be able
That
to touch the
delayed
wall,
electric
but
and now
immediately
catches
here,
in midair,
okay,
makes up for his mistake.
Anti-air burst activation from Ikari. He's going to be able to get wall for this.
Yeah, and then this is his first big sequence, but unfortunately doesn't get the wall splat.
Now Rest
Has
with
him
a
by the
get-up
wall here.
kick.
He has to take advantage.
That was
Twin
a very
Pistols
good
launch.
delayed
Follow up here, getting some nice
duck.
damage, but what's the Oki? Stature kick punish.
Doesn't
and
take
going
much
back the other
risk,
way down.
converts
Rest with
into
the
a twin
advantage.
pistons,
Plus
and
frames in the
now
call
Rest
on the
gets an
crouch jab
awkward
of Bari,
side combo,
and Rest is going to be able to turn
which
up his
Haurang
lead
is
now,
really
too.
good at.
Kick and flip
Hit him with the
back to
Pele.
the wall, yeah.
The
Very
follow-up here, the
unusual.
trade and the
That
conversion.
was a
Could've got
full
bigger
conversion combo,
Unfortunately, only got
but
the
not
steel
able
pedal,
to
and oh, that could've been
commit to it.
And that is gonna
Ikari
be
again
Rest,
missing.
4 rounds straight now for Rest. This is looking really good.
And then Ikari now.
Okay, punish. That is a
And
pure
now
punish
Ikari
there. Gets the
perfectly
God Fist
launching
there,
the back
the block
three.
plasma bait. He should be able to push for the wall here.
It is usually a bit difficult. Not
Just
too
like that
difficult
50%
because
gone from the life bar.
it is
He's
like
gonna be
minus
healing a ton of
17
it,
or
though,
18 or something.
as he gets more of these attacks.
But still a
in.
bit difficult to launch with electric.
Stature.
Man,
And now
many
that should be
opportunities
end
that
of a
Ikari
round.
presents to Rest to be able to
Ikari
just get a
finally
dunk
gets
on a
around
high, or even some of these
against
string
Rest.
extensions that are unsafe. Rest has been able to just punish and take advantage and be able to set up his pressure so much more effectively than Ikari so far. He needed that round.
Yep, the black kite pressure there into the heat engage. Rest now pressuring by the wall.
Plus frame, we walk around it, gets clipped anyway.
And
Oh,
now
that's
that
the scary thing. The
beautiful
backlash, rolling
timing.
Right kick, black kite
On the
follow
power
up. He's gonna
crush,
hit the rage art here. It's gonna do a ton
disrespects
of
the plus
damage.
frames.
Max damage possible here.
Now he
counter
should
hit.
be able to get a
Rage
chunk
art.
of his health back.
So there's a little bit of heat
But
to work
still,
with, too,
he
but
is a bit
yeah,
of
probably not gonna get
disadvantage
anything
because
out of it
Rest
here,
has
especially because it's gonna
like
push him a little bit
70% of
farther
his
away.
health still left. And now
And the low
Ikari is
check
out
him
of
before
heat,
he's even
limited
becomes a
options
question, but
there.
the lows from range.
And now Rest.
Master of space and time. Mid-range just belongs to him in this set so far.
Oh, big counter hit
Down
on the
1+2
1+2
goes
though, and
underneath.
conversion into the combo from Ikari. He should be able to get some decent damage here again. Once again,
Decent
with that
damage
consistent
there,
enter that he's
50%
been
of
going
health.
for. Stop City.
And then stomps him. And now that
Wave gonna be able
should
to splat
be-
on the wall, gets his tornado
Now
there.
that delayed
Grip him up and drop.
Heaven's Wrath, and
He dash cancel, follow up here, goes for the down forward 4. He should be able to close it out. Nice patience
Rest
there
tried
from
to get him
Ikari.
with a counter
Now
hit.
pushing it to a final round
Flamingo
here of
forward
game number
4,
2. This
but-
is such an important round.
Yeah, this
Ikari
round's
committed to
huge for the
ducking.
set. For Ikari to even have a chance here, he's got to be able to
The
really
down by
stop
4
rest at the
trade.
gates. Dark Halberd to open things off. We got heat.
both are in
Yeah,
heat.
that's a move I feel
But
like
Ikari
we
is
probably
against the
haven't
wall.
seen too much from Rest. It is something that he's utilized in a lot of matchups in the past when we've seen him on the
And
tournament
now
stage.
Rest at the
Here we
last
go.
second
Big follow-up
converts
here
his
as the sidewall
heat
Sun still
into a
adjusts
full
there.
combo, and now with that awkward
Another low
no
barrel.
vault,
He hesitated,
no
he
conversion by
bobbled.
Rest, and no
At the
whiff
plus range
punish
two,
by
able to check
Ikari.
it
What's
low,
going
and
on?
Just the mid-range kicks. Rest able to rebound
Ikari
there.
looks
Not the
visibly
perfect round, but he
nervous.
was able to adapt, adjust, and able to get control.
And now this
once
is the
again.
final
2-0
potential match
advantage
for
over
Ikari.
You
If he
mentioned
cannot
Dark Halberd, he hadn't really been using it this whole set really until
capitalize
that round
on
opener. You got
his
to imagine too
opportunities.
against characters that have fast while standing punishment, like Kazuya, and some of those other characters that can launch you or even hurt you even harder than that. Carries a little bit more risk, but it's just another one of these far-range tools that make you so frustrated against this Horon character in the way that he can. You get used to thinking about his
And now
pressure so much
Ikari
too, right? But then you remember that opening
taking
game,
notes from Keisuke and
how
now
many
pulling
times did
out
Rest
his
create whip
notes.
punish opportunities. You can't whip against this character.
Yeah,
You
cannot.
forget about it just because you're blocking the
What
whole
is
time,
going on with
looking
his
for
notes
that duck or looking for that step.
this
But
year?
This is a whip punish character too.
It goes both
I
ways
mean-
too, because you got to remember Ikari also has the ability to create space and use
Ikari pulls
some
out
of the
his
best
notes.
launchers in the game. Whether
I
it's
don't
the
know
wall
what's in
standing
there.
1-2, which is
I
very
mean-
quick, and also the Electric and Godfist. He hasn't
I would
had a
love to
chance to get his
see.
engine revved up and starting. However,
anyway.
Arena Underground, this is a stage full of destruction. Those glowing panels, if you're able to get a violent knockdown or a very hard hit against it, it will lead to more potential combo damage. But
Now
are we
we're
gonna get there?
already
That's
in the
question. Side
match.
step 4-1. Starting things off here, Stature. Oh, there's a forward 2.
That power crush
Ikari's
trade.
been really insistent about
Ikari gets
sidestep
the upper
right
hand.
after plus frames too. I wonder if Rest is going to be able to
Perfect punish.
just take notice of that.
And now Ikari,
Oh, bad.
could
back
he
one here.
Back one,
take
maybe get
advantage
him
of
out
the
dodge,
wall?
Get him off the bomb blast wall.
Now it has to spend his heat
And
though.
sometimes that just
But good
instills a certain
punish
thing
by
where you
Rest
put it out
activates
there,
heat though.
You know your opponent has access to it. Oh, this is huge.
And
Because
Now it
also
goes
natural
underneath.
hesitation
That
there.
is a good move actually to
and
use
that's
against
what
Hellrank.
I want to see from Ikari.
It usually
Him
goes
starting to go for
underneath
Hellswoops,
most
him
of
going
his
for the
moves.
knockdowns.
I mean most of.
Oh
most
my
of
God, it's starting now.
Yeah, this kind of style, this is what got him that win.
I thought he was gonna go
And
for the
he went
perfect
Japan,
electric,
and
but
then
I
we find
forgot
the
that was in
counter hit.
Keisuke.
Big
Find the
damage.
wall, 90 damage.
Oh,
And now that
but he gets the
should be a
follow-up here.
wall
This is gonna be
explosion
big
for some
damage.
reason. I feel
The
like no.
follow-up here.
Parallel to the wall, going to activate here.
Oh, I
Kick it
love the
back
place.
I mean,
into the
Hellrank
pile.
is
I
just
like
perfect
that.
for these awkward wall
Step it
combos.
lows.
He's
Now
in the blast
it
zone here.
saves-
It's gonna hurt.
That's why
Yeah,
he
the
saved the wall
follow-up, so
explosion.
Mark that
That
is
is, yo, he
the
willed that.
string
He
there.
made that happen. He's like, you were going the other way. I love that
Good
side
wall
switch
carry
again,
by
the
Rest.
spring
I mean,
kick.
I've never
Back
seen
one,
down
able to get
4-4
out
as a
of
wall
dodge on the
carry by
burst.
Hellrank.
Oh, damn, that right foot forward pressure there with
And
the
now
back
Ikari
two and the
looking
follow-up
more
here,
and more
getting those
stressed.
lows, making those low pokes count. You got to remember, pokes are pure damage here. There's no
And
way
now launches
of
him with
healing back
up
from
forward
it.
4.
Big combo here from
Ikari
Rest.
not
Pushing
coming
towards
up
the
with
wall.
an
He's gonna
answer
line him up
yet.
again.
That was to check
Off Rest.
the
Rest
wall
is
on the
just
plus
dominating
range.
Ikari,
Still
which is
somehow
the
able to
current
get this launch.
champion.
Like you
EWC
said, in World
champion
Cup
this year.
season,
Throw back at
kick
the
him
wall.
right back there. Ball stay forward.
And
plus
now catches
one.
him
Nope.
ducking
Gets
again.
chopped.
Still has heat though.
Has
But
to be
the
careful how
chances
he
are
approaches it.
super
He's not
slim,
even
and
having
yeah,
a chance to
Rest
use his
spends its
heat,
heat,
and just like that,
pays
Rest
off.
one
Final
round away
set
from taking
point
this
for
set.
Rest.
Can he
Rest
do it?
didn't even
Oh,
blink
plasma.
and back
Round
3 in the
opener
start of the
plasma,
round.
No counter hit, nothing.
I mean, I'm
Bomb
just
blast
surprised
in the
as,
back
as the
end.
commentators.
You know the drill.
Rest, what is going on there?
Follow up here. He's going for
Ikari
kill,
does
but
not
this
seem
time
to have
not
any
able to
answer
get
for
it.
his Hellrank.
Interrupted there with the wild standing too.
I mean, I could,
Glorious
I
Demon
can
Godfist.
all kind of like say that Kazuya is not a good counter pick
Defensive
against
burst
Hellrank.
application here just to stop the pressure.
Oh my
Yes, that's
goodness,
so
that
sick.
picture perfect
I can't
parry
believe he
there.
pulled off the punch parry in that
I don't
sequence.
know that Ikari is
Harry call out
gone,
on the
dude.
burst.
There's
And
no
just
chance.
like that ignition barrage.
There's no
locked
chance.
And loaded. Rest.
He didn't even
No rest.
blink.
No rest for the weary.
rest.
What's your sleep number,
Absolutely
girl? I'm moving on to this bracket.
Wiped the floor.
Rest